Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We got a little Wasteland 3 ahead of us today. And I agree with you, Nightmare, in your comment. I think we are owed an apology and, more importantly, a reward by Irv at the very least. So we'll see how this game has decided to tell the story. We'll find out how it goes from there as we continue our time in Colorado Springs here shortly. Top of the hour, as soon as people get in here to join us, we'll get this thing going. Ooh, I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's a nice, well, I guess it was sunny for a while today. It was a nice sunny for a while day. Vanna, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we're gonna hope we have no clone fights today, because that was a little bit challenging, especially when he shrunk us all and we could barely see we could barely see Katzenwadlin at all. He's small enough to begin with, and when you shrink him even smaller, holy smokes. He looked like a little ant on the battlefield, if that. It was crazy. But yeah, we'll hopefully further the story the way we need, or hopefully in a positive way to help us out down the road. And then we'll find out what Irv has to say. At least that's the one thing I know I want to start out doing, is going to find Irv, because we accidentally talked to him briefly, not knowing who he was. He was at that bookstore, the book stall, I guess. It's not actually a store, but he was at that book stall and looking for a book on clones. But he didn't talk to us directly. Hopefully today he will be talking to us directly. That's what we can hope. And we'll see what he has to say about this mess. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, and I have a couple promotions we got to start with today, so I better get my notes ready on that also. Jormulin and Lucia have some promotions that we earned after that fight with the clones, and we're going to have to boost them up before we get going. So I'll get that all ready in front of my face, so I don't have to waste any time with that. Once we get going, then we'll head back out into the frigid cold of Colorado. Future Colorado. Post-apocalyptic Colorado. So apparently Colorado is, I guess, well, we don't know the dates. I don't think we do. We know the year that it's taking place, but we don't know the dates. I'm thinking post-apocalyptically, the Colorado seems to be this cold all the time. At least in the mountains where Colorado Springs is. I get that impression. I don't know. I could be wrong. If anybody's noticed clues to figure otherwise, you can let me know. But it sure seems like maybe the weather has been affected by all the atomic explosions that happened. The deluge of fire. And they're saying it's quite cold in Colorado on a consistent basis now. But then I didn't play Wasteland 2, so I don't know if Arizona's, you know, it's still a desert there, if it's more hot or if that also was cold. I don't know. I never played Wasteland 2. Although we picked up some of the backstory for Wasteland 2 as we've been going. So we get hints and clues about that game. But we are just about ready to go. As a matter of fact, my clock says it's top of the hour. So we are gonna switch on over into the game. And I think I gotta affect the volume a little bit so I hear it in my ears. And then we're gonna be good to go. So let's get down in there. And here we are, right where we left off. We're in the clone room where we killed the clones, of course, after a battle when we come back to it. On a reload, the bodies have disappeared. So let's get in here right now and just do our promotions. Let's just get that out of the way. Jormulin, you got several things I have down for you. I think you have a perk. Yeah, I already looked at this. You're currently at Big Guns 5. It'll get us up to Big Gun 6, which we could do Super Cooker. That'll be available after we do it. But I think, because we aren't fighting vehicles right now, maybe we pick that up at some point. I don't need to increase my explosive to get that. What I think I will do, just because... Yeah, let's just get in here. I kind of wrote down most for today. I guess in the near future, I'm going to be working on your awareness. Over the next few promotions, some awareness and strength. With some focus on awareness, mainly because we'd like to get your range damage bonus increased. Hit chance never hurts either. With your big gun, the more you can hit with those bullets, you know, the more damage you can do with that big gun. So that's where I've kind of decided to focus for you. So we're going to pick up awareness this time. And then I also had down, let's pick up a big guns perk. Oh, we'll confirm. And we'll go another big guns. Now we can pick up 3 there. Or we could pick up another mechanics, which is only 2. Or we could pick up explosives, which is 2. We're going to go the big guns again. Get that up there. So once again, upping our hit chances for that big gun that hits really hard, and we're going to focus on that this time. And we're going to leave ourselves with 1 skill point remaining. And then the perk I want to pick up that I kind of was looking at, this would be nice, but we're not really dealing with vehicles. Hopefully by the time we get out in the field where we may have vehicles to deal with, we will have another promotion by then. That's what I'm hoping, if I decide to even take that. And what I'm thinking, we're going to do the famous 2-step defense against oncoming fireballs, and no one actually does it. So this is the duck and cover is what I'm thinking, because you know why? You have the Pyromaniac perk, and so if I use the flamethrower, you have a chance of catching fire. So this is going to up your fire resistance and a bonus explosive resistance also. So maybe you don't get hurt quite so much if you burn a little. So I'm kind of picking that up to kind of offset your quirk is what we're doing, and we'll see if it works that way. And then let's get over here to Lucia, and she's got a whole triple thing to promote too. Now for Lucia, I was looking at upping her intelligence. So let's go back over here, and that'll help giving us a few extra skills perhaps to start building those up. Oh, well, this may get us an extra skill point, or maybe it's every other one. I don't know. I think this one's one that gets us a skill point. We'll find out. But it'll up our crit chance also for her pistol. Whatever. She doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of... Well, crit chance, I take that back. Crit chance works for that shotgun of hers. That's her more dangerous weapon. So we'll do the intelligence. And then I was thinking just the same thing here with her weapon, just so when we find upgraded weapons, which we found a lot of upgraded weapons so far. Well, weapon modding could come in handy, but we haven't really... We've been able to do all the mods so far, so until we start running into more weapon mods that are above her skill level, I'm going to focus on small arms now to improve her hit chance once again. That'll leave us one remaining, is what it'll do. And the other thing it'll do, this is the perk I was looking earlier. This is the perk I really want. And it'll unlock this perk for me. That's why I decided to do it. Because your first, I like this one, draw. In a firefight, every second matters. Hit them before they know what happened. So your first attack after reloading an empty weapon costs no AP. So it's like giving us a free shot after we reload. So that's kind of cool. You can reload and shoot at the same time. So yeah, that's the one we're going for. I remember looking at that in between episodes saying, that's the one I want. So let's pick that perk. It should be unlocked now. And there it is. That's the perk I'm picking. I'm a perk picker. There we go. So our promotions are out of the way for now. No skill points remaining for anybody remaining here. And let's go talk to the landlady and kind of let her know her room had quite a battle that took place in there. She's not going to like that. Hopefully she has a good security deposit. You know, hopefully she has a good security deposit so she can keep it to help fix the apartment back up after the shootout we had with the clones. Gotta love the clickety-click of our cyborg chicken. You know, you just gotta. Rosie Wong.
So, what'd you find in apartment 3?
You won't believe it.
Was he making bombs like I said?
Not quite. Well, he wasn't there, and it's weirder than that. Or just, let's just say, hey, it's not safe in there, please stay out till we find him. Well, let's just say this first, because it truly was weirder than that.
Weirder how?
Oh, now, of course she has to do that. Trust us, don't ask. Or your tenant may be associated with a dangerous scientist. He also has a cloning machine, and we killed several copies of him. Or, please stay out till we find him. I wonder, she'll probably spread the word. She sounds like, she also sounds like someone that maybe doesn't have a lot of friends. Her friends are purring and walking around the room. So yeah, I'll tell her. I don't think it's gonna become front page news. We'll find out if we walk by the paper boy and he's shouting, "Clones in apartment 3!" He seems to always know the latest news. So I'm gonna tell her, see what her reaction is.
Yeah, you were right. That's weirder than making bombs. Can I at least go in and clean up?
She doesn't even really care. She just wants to go in and clean up and re-rent the apartment. Yeah, it's not safe in there. Please stay out till we find him.
Oh, his security deposit's not gonna cover the repairs, is it?
I would think no. At least you have a security deposit.
If he wasn't in his apartment, then he's probably at the bookshop in Market Square. Look for a skinny guy, always wearing a lab coat.
If we hadn't have run into and talked to him earlier, this would have been a good help to find him. But we kind of know where he is already.
Let me know what happens.
Okay, we'll come back and let you know, just because you asked us. Hopefully, because that resolves the situation and you pay us a reward or something. Yeah, Nightmare, you were thinking Irv needs to pay us a reward. I don't mind if he pays us a reward either, or if we arrest him. I don't know what we're going to end up having to do with him. But Rosie still had mentioned a reward, so I want to come back for that once we 100% resolve this situation. So out into the cold we go. Okay.
Come in, Team November,
Whoops.
Ranger HQ here. A squad of BAMFs rolled up to Ranger HQ, rough mercenary types. Their leader goes by Gary Wolf, claims to be an ex-Ranger. Says he has news for you about your old enemy. Seems like the cutthroat take-no-prisoner type. Over.
Our old enemy? Well, I know what a BAMF is. I wonder if you all know what a BAMF is. Well, why don't I ask this question, and hopefully they will answer what it is, and then those of you that don't know what a BAMF is, you will now know.
Badass motherfuckers.
Okay, I actually was going to say that wrong. I was going to... yeah, I actually was going to say it wrong if I had to say it. I was going to say a big ass, and then, but it's badass. Which is actually more accurate. Typical, the way I remember things, you know? Old enemy?
No idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. We didn't play Wasteland 2, so we're a little murky on old enemies, so we'll find out. Are they causing any problems?
That's a negative. Some hurt feelings and broken pottery, maybe.
Broken pottery?
They appear to be friendlies.
Oh, they appear to be friendlies. Okay. I didn't realize we had that much pottery in the base to be broken. But if you say so. Alright, copy that, Ranger HQ. We'll check it out. But
we'll be
first...
here. Over and out.
Yeah, just keep them nearby till we get there. Because we got to talk to some guy named Irv right now. And there's actually one thing I want to do on our way that I was thinking of between. Clickety clickety. It's kind of fun having the cyborg chicken walking along with us. I'm thinking, oh yeah, and then these are the dogs from before. We kind of wandered over here earlier. You know what I want to do? This is what I want to do. Because with Brygo out of business, is his casino going to be open still? Could we still go in there? Because we have a safe in there we'd like to access at some point. So I just want to see if it's open. It looks like we can still go in there. But let's just make sure we can get in there. I don't need to go back there because I know we can't open it yet. We need one more level in lockpicking. But I kind of want to see if it's still available as we're walking by. I hope you don't mind. Because I have that down in my notes. Don't forget, level 6 locks in the casino. So apparently we can still get in there. That's the good news. I was afraid we'd walk by and the casino would be all boarded up. So
Rangers, this is Gideon Reyes.
Okay.
I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights.
Oh.
The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support.
Yes. Logistical, like, yeah, a mechanic for our garage. I guess that's what he's referring to. That's about the only... Oh, yeah, we need a doctor, too.
I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition.
Our side quests seem to be building back up now. BAMFs at headquarters, and now this guy.
It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid. But these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate.
So this guy's desperate. He sounds like he's coming from the hoity-toity part of town. Katzenungen and Heinzel Montaraz! Good to see you both in here. We basically only talked, we did a couple promotions and we talked to the landlady. We're going to go look for Irv. I was walking by the casino. I wanted to make sure we could still access it since Brygo's out of business, and it looks like we still can. So I'm just going to leave back out. But then this radio went off about this guy asking for help.
I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights.
Okay.
I'll tell the marshals to let you through.
Gideon Reyes is in Broadmoor Heights, which I believe is behind that gate we couldn't access before. And so they should let us through now. Yeah, he says, I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here. So we got a new quest to look at. Let's go back out there and find Irv. I was curious if I'd not have access to that safe anymore. And Katzenungen, I think your next promotion... Oh, if I didn't set it up for that, I'm probably going to have you gain some lock-picking skills so we can just get some of these loose ends dealt with. So that's good to know. Oh, there, I think that's him. There's Irv. Shall we kind of quietly walk up behind him?
Hi. Do you have any books on cloning?
He's still asking.
Clowning? No.
Oh, speaking of clowning.
Sorry.
Let's send Gleaser up there.
You know, using your own genetic material to make a new human.
Oh, you mean fucking? Yes, I've got plenty of books about fucking.
What? No, not fucking. Cloning. It's how you make new humans without sex.
Jesus. Why would anyone want to do that?
You gotta love the conversations that we overhear in Colorado Springs. I wonder if after this game, Colorado Springs saw a surge in tourism. Anyway, let's talk to Irv and see what he has to say. All right, a tall, lanky man is looking over the books on a merchant's stand, muttering nervously to himself. Filthy cloners, yeah, gonna storm Colorado Springs. Hey, mind if we ask you some questions? Or should we take the more difficult... Don't move, keep your hands where we can see them. More police kind of approach. Let's try the friendly neighbor. Oh, yeah, thank you. We do have some healing to do. Mind if we ask you some questions?
I guess. Who are you?
Who are you? Well, if Irv has had... How much... If he's a clone of the real guy that we had problems with, apparently, back in Wasteland 2, if we tell him we're Rangers, how's he going to react? Yeah, we're the Desert Rangers. There's the direct approach. We've been helping out around Colorado Springs. Is your name Irv? Well, just in case he tries bolting, we're the ones asking the questions. You're Irv, right? We'll do that one.
Yes. What do you want? Are you going to arrest me?
Oh, we must look like badasses if he thinks we're going to arrest him. Yeah. Okay, we were attacked in your apartment by a few guys who look just like you, by the way. Any explanation for that? Or we found some papers in your apartment written by Erwin John Finster. Is that your real name? Yeah, I want to ask this one. Is he actually the real Erwin John Finster? Cat got your tongue? He looks around nervously. Uh-oh, get ready, guys. We may have a chase. We may have a runner. Get ready.
Please don't tell the marshals. But I'm one of his clones. Unfortunately, I'm 4th generation, at least. So I'm not as smart as the original. Smart enough to use Dr. Finster's notes to get the cloning machine working again, but...
apparently not working so well, if your clones are any indication.
But not smart enough to make good quality clones. I can't even make one as good as myself, and I'm not that good. Bits of me don't work very well at all.
Well, they really didn't work with the other ones, other than they had fighting abilities. That much they did have. Okay. Oh, we got a load of questions here. We were attacked in your apartment by a few guys that look just like you. Any explanation for that? Or what do you know about Dr. Finster? Is Finster still... Yeah, how about this one then? Is Finster still alive?
The original? No, not anymore, but I guess, in a way, as long as I'm alive, he is too, because I'm him, aren't I?
I guess that's what a clone is, isn't it? He pales suddenly and swallows.
I'm him, but not the part of him that wanted to wipe out the entire human race, right? Yeah? I wasn't suggesting, no.
He realized he walked into that one.
You know the whole nature versus nurture debate? How some things are genetic and some things you learn? Well, that killing everybody part of him, that was nurture. He wasn't born that way, and neither am I swear.
You swear, huh? You found like sounds like somebody who got caught and he's just saying stuff.
You believe me, don't you?
Well, maybe we talk some more and I'll tell you if we believe your story. Let's see how he reacts to this, that we were attacked in his apartment by the guys that look like him.
Oh no! Did you kill them?
We're here, alive, so what do you think? Yeah, I'm afraid we had to.
Oh, poor clones. They never really acted right. I screwed up the formula somehow.
Okay. So tell us more about these clones. Well, we kind of know. We had to kill them, but let's find out more about them.
Well, I guess I'm kind of afraid to make friends the normal way, so I made them an abnormal way. Only I didn't do it very well. When they came out of the chamber, there was something wrong with them. They were really stupid and really, really crazy. And they just got crazier day by day.
Day by day. You know, when I see that word, and we're talking about clones, it makes me think of the movie Young Frankenstein. That's the brain they used. What was the name on that brain you took? Abby. Abby what? Abby Normal. So, yeah, abnormal always makes me think of that movie when somebody's using that word.
If I hadn't run out of the apartment today, they would have killed me. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
No, you're not a father. You're a cloner. All right. Well, obviously he can't clone, but we're not there yet. I want to find out more about Dr. Finster.
Oh, Dr. Finster was a genius. He's the only person in the world to have mastered the cloning of humans. He may have become a little paranoid at the end,
Just
but
a little.
That doesn't lessen any of the good he gave to the world. Until he decided all humans had to die. He was a real humanitarian.
He really was a true humanitarian until he decided all humans had to die. Hey, Glacier. We're chatting with Irv now. We got out there to find out his comments about the clones. So, we don't believe you clones can't be trusted because you are a clone. We believe you're not smart enough to threaten the human race. I kind of get that impression because he's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of the real original Irv. And as we've learned, multiple copies down the road, they don't turn out so well. So I'm just going to go with, we believe you're not... Yeah, bro, I don't know. It's like, I don't know the whole backstory from Wasteland 2, what arc his character went through, the evil guy to want to destroy the world. I don't know it, unfortunately. So I have a feeling there's more to it than he woke up one day and decided to wipe out the human race. But we're going to say this guy, and also talking to him, he stutters a lot. I think he's an imperfect clone himself. So we'll just say, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. Yeah, or he's just a master manipulator and he's got me hoodwinked, one of the two.
It's true. I'm not. I'm totally not. So, you're not going to arrest me?
Well, I never said that. I did not say that. Let's continue this conversation. No, okay, now I was not thinking about this first comment. We're not. In fact, if you bring your cloning machine, you're welcome at Ranger headquarters. We could use a bad scientist like you. I kind of added my own word in there. let's see. If we let you go back to Sans Lux Apartments, will you promise to keep the noise down? Now, there's got to be something... Oh, here we are. All right, I can still arrest him. Sorry, you're too dangerous to be walking around free. You're under arrest. Well, you know, I gotta go with the first one because it just sounds weird enough. Because, first of all, we'll keep our eye on him. He'll be right there where people can keep an eye on him. And secondly, if he's not crazy, and he has the ability to clone, can we enlarge our party that way? I don't know if I want to attempt to be cloned by him, given his past lack of success. But you never know. Maybe something develops there, or maybe somebody else, you know, the guy that fixed up our vehicle gets curious and helps him, and we get it fixed. I'm going with this just for the potential that maybe we can see clones of ourselves. Don't you want to see two heads like this running around at our party? Yeah, having an extra character of everybody as much as possible means I send the clones. Send in the clones. and then the real ones of us stay alive. I kind of like that idea.
You're gonna let me be a real scientist? This is the best. I'm so grateful. I'll do good work for you. I promise.
Yeah, as well as your mind will allow you to do good work. Just don't go and become crazy and we come back to a destroyed and flattened headquarters. Let's hope with somebody keeping an eye on him that won't happen.
Thank you so much.
This is weird. That was not a choice I was expecting to do and welcome him into our base. But it's wacky enough that I've got to try it. I feel like this game is just that way, and I feel like, yeah, we have to try that. We have to try that. And speaking of which, there's another cyborg chicken right up the road. Why don't we see if we can pick up another one? Because I think we have the Whisperer that we didn't have before in there. Let's just grab the extra cyborg chicken while we're here. Because there seems to be something to them if we can just collect them to our side and not have them assigned to anybody. Let's go do that. Yeah, Krusty the Clown. Oh, what a character. You could be Krusty 2.0. Let's go see if we can... Oh yeah, I was up by the fire pit, unfortunately. We got to take Lucia back there. I think that's where we left it. Let's see if it's still there. And see if it allows us to take two cyborg clucky clickety chickens at the same time. Okay, those are the regular ones. We want the cyborg one, which I think was up by the fire pit. Okay, that was the first fight where we didn't save the kid up on the cliff. Bellamy. Yeah. Bellamy was his name. Okay, here's the fire pit. And... is it still over there? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Cluck. Let's see if we can get two at once, if the game allows it. Otherwise, we'll have to remember to come back here again. Cybernetic bird cocks its head at you. Okay, it says it shows we can use it. So let's see if the other cyborg chicken leaves us at the same time, or if we end up with two. So it pecks the ground once, head tilting this way, and that before it begins bobbing after you. So it follows, but let's find out if the other one also follows. There's one. Okay, there's the other one. We got two cyborg chickens now. So now it's time to get into battle. Although I'd hate to kill my chickens. Yeah, this fast travels back to the beginning, and that's closer than the other way. Yeah, we have you like this when you weren't around. You know that. Let's come in here. we aren't viewing. We could always put your hat on, make you look more traditional, but somehow you got to admit. In fact, we can toggle that armor, and you're wearing the whatever, that medieval sorcerer's costume that we had in our wardrobe. Also, just so you know, we were playing dress up with you that day because you weren't here. That's what you get, Gleaser, for not showing up. Oh, okay. Oh, the chicken coop. Yeah, because there's a cyborg chicken there, too. That's where we first saw our first cyborg chicken, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, we'll take him back there when we have a chance. Well, we got to go back to base here in a moment anyway, because we got those people that showed up that I'm not sure who the heck they are. So this is what we gotta do. Let's just come up here, and our mission log should have a few more things. We still got full house. We still got to get a medbay doctor and the garage mechanic. That's the two we have left. We have a quartermaster.
Its timing belt broke, so it vibrates real fast.
Oh, we heard that conversation. And so we have the quartermaster and the jailer. So unwelcome guests. We gotta go to Broadmoor Heights to talk to Gideon Reyes. And secondary missions, don't be my neighbor. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, I'm glad I checked this. I was already forgetting about Rosie Wong and her reward. So we gotta go back and get our reward from her. How about that? Which direction am I facing? Get my bearing. Okay, so we gotta go this way. I already forgot about getting my reward from Rosie Wong. I'm sure y'all would have reminded me. That's why I have you guys watching. That's the main reason I play live. Have y'all hovering my back. Let's go in there, talk to Rosie. See what she has to say and make sure she puffs up the reward that she promised. Okay.
Any word on the loony in number 3 yet, Rangers?
Yeah. We found Irv, and he won't be coming back. You can clear out his room now.
About time. Gonna take me a week to clean up that mess.
Fame increased.
What was his deal, anyway?
What was his deal, anyway? Does she really want to know? He's a clone, and he was afraid of being found and arrested, so he hid in his room and made other clones for friends. There's no way a normal, sane person is going to believe that story. But what the heck?
Oh, that's kind of sad.
She's not a normal, sane person, that's why. What'd you do with him? Yeah, she's a cat lady. She's just going to talk to her cats. So what if she knows? We invited him to join us at Ranger HQ. He's going to work in our medical lab. Oh, is he? Well, he's not a doctor, but I guess cloning is semi-related. I didn't know we were sending him to our medical lab. We need to get a doctor, therefore.
Well, how about that? I'm glad to hear it. Never wished the poor man ill, just didn't want him here.
Okay. Yeah. True. You just thought he was building bombs in your room. That was your concern.
Thank you, Rangers. Here's a little something for taking care of the problem and tying it up in a pretty bow. So long. Oh,
all right, mission completed. One side quest done. Did we get the money? I assume we did. Okay, let's get out of here. And based on what we told her, I now have another thought in my mind. Let's see. If we learned this, it would have been like back in our 3rd live stream. We'll see who has a memory of this, but this is what's going into my mind. We just talked to her about putting him in our med bay. I feel like we need to have a doctor in that med bay to keep an eye on him. Doesn't that sound like a plan? Now, we also, I gotta remember, I gotta come back to this door. This is the museum, and I'd like to, at some point, check out the museum to see if there's any warning signs about the lady we invited into our into our base also to set up the archives and her own museum there. So I'd like to see if there's something weird in there, but not this exact minute. When we were here, both this guy, when we helped him out with his store, and I think this vendor also mentioned a doctor over yonder. So let's walk over yonder and see if we can find a doctor other than just average Colorado citizens. We got a marshal deputy. And if there's nothing over here, oh, there's a big area over here.
Seriously.
A lot of refugees.
Why would you even want to live with a bunch of
We got a
uptight
door
monkeys?
there. Arapaho grease monkey. Oh, there's our Kodiak. This is our vehicle. So technically, I guess is, even though we started at the Pillory Square, this is where we keep our vehicle apparently. Okay. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, I don't say you have to go home. All I say is you can't stay here. Yeah. Well, here's a guy. Here's some new guy to talk to. What's he doing? What is all this?
Hello there. The name's Theodoric Curie. Theo for friends. I need to work on these gate hydraulics, but I always have time to answer some questions, if you're here to learn about our wall.
Oh, there's a wall around the city? I guess I didn't know. What do you have to tell us about the wall? We'll start with, who are you? I recognize the last name, like Madame Curie, but are you related?
I am the humble son of scientists.
Well, he is a scientist.
My mother and father were on a mission to pursue the possibility of cold fusion.
Wow.
Imagine nuclear reactions at room temperatures, making it safe for everyone.
Okay. Well, perhaps he's of that caliber of scientist. We'll see.
Sadly, they are gone, and my efforts to follow their work has been stymied by immediate dangers.
Yep.
Perhaps one day, I'll have the time to devote to such a monumental achievement again.
Okay. So, I guess, tell us about your wall that you're so proud of.
It's simply your standard concrete barrier with Tesla-styled electrical deterrence.
Okay.
Not an absolute marvel of what could be done, but sufficient for the task of keeping out enemies.
Okay. Is it operational?
If we had oil to power the generators,
no, it's not.
You'd see the glorious effect of thousands of volts of electricity arcing across it, deterring would-be attackers from approaching. Such a pity.
Yeah. Oh, science talk. Sorry, we gotta go. That's about what it was. Glazer. It doesn't stand for science talk. Sorry, we gotta go.
Believe me, I understand. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck out there.
Yeah, he says, yeah, my nerd talk has that effect on people. So he seems like he's used to people just walking away. Oh, that's funny. Okay. He's working on a new flux field compensator. Oh, yeah, okay. You trying to pretend you're a scientist too? Cotter. You think we got a family? Oh, no, there's a refugee. Cotter. I think we got the Cotter family over here. Welcome back, Cotters. Welcome back. I used to like that show as a kid. Welcome back, Cotter. I don't even know if it made it over to Europe, but it was kind of a big show temporarily for a brief moment in the US. What do we got? Looks like junk, crafting. We'll take it. And let's talk to the Cotters. Mr. Cotter! Let's talk to
You
him.
want to talk to Mama. She's
Oh.
the one in charge.
Mama's the one, huh? Bobby?
Y'all seem nice, but if you got business with the Cotters, you should talk to Mama.
It sounds like everybody's making us go through Mama. So there, we're gonna talk to Mama. Yeah, postmodern world, everybody's a scientist. I do see a pattern. Grizzled and gnarled as an old oak tree, the round little woman scowls at you from under her scarf. Eyes visible in a face that is more wrinkles than skin. Okay.
You got business with Mama Cotter?
Yeah, she doesn't sound the friendly sort. Do we try and pretend?
Ha! No, you don't.
Ah,
Come
okay.
back when you do. Until then, scram.
Well, she's got her wits about her. There's no fooling this Mama. So, we gotta remember that there may come a time where we're gonna be able to have business or do business with Mama Cotter. And this is where she is. Is there anything worth looking at over here? Apparently not. Let's go. We got some boxes here. Cigar and cigarettes. That's what I gotta do. Is I gotta remember, like ahead of a battle. Yes, they offer malice for some turns afterwards, but like I gotta have Cots and Bodling. Sorry if this is not what you believe in, but we gotta have you take a puff before battle is what we gotta do, just to up your crit chance. And then suffer. Although, what did it say? It suffers then. Oh, your hit chance goes down, but your hit chance has been pretty damn high anyway. So a 10% drop, is that the end of the world? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I gotta remember to do that. We have stuff with side effects, but they could be worth putting up with. So what is this place? It's open. And what do we see? Okay, this will tell me. Arapaho grease monkey. So let's get in there. It sounds like a garage, doesn't it? Maybe.
Let's hope you got another career plan. I give it another 3 months before Payson leaves you in the dust.
And so what if she does? It just means I gotta work harder. Ain't no shame in that.
I'm gonna remind you that you said that.
Okay. So, Arapaho grease monkey.
Can't wait to get back on the road.
Oh, these are the guys that do the long hauls.
Can't wait to
the
be
driving.
done today. Gonna get my salsa on.
Okay.
They don't make
Should I
them like
call
they
her?
used to.
Call who?
Oh, just this woman he's been in love with forever now. They met in the bazaar and she saved him from getting into trouble. But now he's too scared to do anything about it.
Whoa! Hey!
Okay, so this guy sells stuff. Let's go talk to Jimmy LongHaul. Even in his old age, this man is impressive. Broad-shouldered and thick-necked, he wears his hair in thick white braids.
Hey, Jimmy. Glad to see you're okay. Dorsey's didn't get this far?
Oh, Marshal Kwan knows him. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. I would have shot those Dorseys dead if they'd walked in my garage.
All right. We can hang with this guy.
Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help with your vehicle, you've come to the right place.
All right, well, that's good to know. At least until we get our own mechanic. You looking to relocate and help a guy out? What is this place?
This is the Colorado Springs Arapaho Station. We got stations all over Colorado,
Aha.
mostly for fixing and supplying our own fleet. But we fix vehicles and sell parts to anybody.
Aha, so if we do have an issue, we could come here having to pay as long as we have money, it would seem.
I'm the manager, Jimmy LongHaul. That's my crew over there. You need any repairs or alterations to your ride, they're the ones who will put it all together.
Okay.
Best crew in the business.
Well, we do have some attachments that we've picked up. Also repair people. Oh, is that a doctor in the background? Is that what he's saying? Oh, let's talk. We need a doctor too. This looks like we may be able to pick up a mechanic and a doctor in one stop. Wouldn't that be nice? Looks like you also repair people.
Yeah? Oh, that's Doc Parker. He needed a place to set up his clinic, and we had the space, so... Good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as we could in here, and Doc's been patching them up as fast as he can. Only got 2 hands, though.
Okay. Well, is he a good doctor?
The best in Colorado Springs, no lie.
That's the kind
we want. He was the
want.
Patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took care of all the hoity-toits in Broadmoor Heights, too. Kind of pissed us off at the time, actually.
Yeah, we have a side quest with the hoity-toits, apparently. So we'll get to check out Broadmoor Heights soon.
Nice Arapaho boy taking care of the hemorrhoids of the 100 families and turning his back on his own people.
Yeah, I get that point of view.
Came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since.
Okay. And you got any good employees that need some mechanic work that are good enough to do it?
Co-workers, not employees. I only give the orders because I take the orders. Get me?
Aha. You're the guy that writes up the business and then tells them what the business is.
Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long as I have. Wrench, the tall fella, thinks he's a heartbreaker, but he's the most sentimental sap you'll ever meet. And Pacer's our newest recruit. Don't mess with her. She's 10 pounds of attitude in a 5-pound bag.
Sounds like somebody we could use on our team at some point. So you're all Arapaho here?
At the moment? Yeah, I guess so. Driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapaho brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and couriers in the West.
All right. I guess we should learn some more then.
Well, except for those of us who run the stations. We mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way of life into a business. Arapaho Service Stations, Iron Thunder Logistics, Arapaho Caravan Protection, and so on.
All related. So if we needed protection out on the road when we get there, we could hire you?
While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights, we kept to the wildlands and didn't come back until civilization had reestablished itself. And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living well ever since.
Cool. Do you hire outsiders?
Sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than an Arapaho, though.
Okay, so this is the kind of mechanic we're looking for. But we don't have that option. So what do you sell?
Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Makes sense. So we have a toolkit. This hefty kit has all the tools you'll need to perform basic repair. Oh, this probably is something we put in our Jormulin. It'll give him +1 mechanics. Do you even have anything right now in that slot, Jormulin? Oh, I can't check it now. What else we got? A trucker horn. It's a vehicle upgrade. Doesn't say it does anything though, other than maybe a fancy beep. What does this do? Okay, a upgraded weapon for our vehicle.
How about we do a little wager?
We do have a fair amount of money after getting a payoff. We're at 1130, although these are kind of expensive.
Stop second guessing me.
And if you lose,
And then we have some more repair
lunch
kits if
every
we
day
need them.
for a week.
Okay. This is the only, I think I'm going to buy this one right now. Just to up our mechanics ability on Jormulin. I think that's good. Because, well, let's close and make sure he's not carrying anything right now.
Got any stories for us?
Oh, you are. So what's this one do? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, there it is. Toaster repair. Well, you know what we got to do is we'll just... Whatever we find a toaster, we'll put on the toaster badge, and you'll gain some skills there. And then, whenever we need the mechanics thing, we'll wear that. Okie dokie, good to see ya. So I think that's a plan, because you're the only one that does toasters and mechanics in our group, I think. So, at least I'm pretty sure you're the mechanic. Yeah, he's our mechanic guy. Toaster repair will go down to 2 after this, though. But, we could put that badge on anytime, I think. I think we should be able to, if we find a toaster, we'll just try to remember to switch on our toaster badge.
Make sure you take
so
care
I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy it.
What can I do for you?
In fact, Jormulin, you go buy it yourself. It's for you, after all.
Take care now.
No, I said goodbye.
What can I do for you?
That's the kind of misclick I can deal with. What do you sell?
Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
There, I want to buy this. These,
Y'all forgot.
you know, we may decide to come back for this one. Maybe. Beast of a cannon. But until we have a way to attach these things, because we don't have our own mechanic. Because if I click on our vehicle to go have it attached now, or any of my other things that I'm carrying, I don't think, without the mechanic in our own garage at the base, I don't know if I can attach anything. We'll check that out when we go back to our base, because we have some attachments. So, let's buy this, though. That I want. I want the +1 mechanic, just so we have it. Okay. And then Jormulin, I'm going to... Because, unfortunately, we can only carry one at a time. And you're going to carry this as your main item. And then we can come back for the badge wherever it is in our inventory. In fact, miscellaneous. No, it's not there. Usable items. Is our badge there?
Y'all forgot that part.
I gotta learn where to find this crap. Now when I need the badge, where's it gonna be? There it is. There it is. It's considered utility. It's not under miscellaneous. It's not a mod. Usable items. Well, I guess I'll just have to find it.
I bet I can get that truck up and running before the end of the night.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to find it. Oh no, it's listed as armor. Okay, cool. Because it's in that column, I guess. So it's in our armor section. I'll probably forget, and I'll spend another 5 minutes like that looking for it. I can left shift. Left shift tells me where it is. Oh, I can left shift to compare it. I know. You told me that. Okay, let's go talk to the doctor.
Take care of that bike when you get to it.
In fact, I'm going to have Servando talk to the doctor, because he's my first aid guy, so maybe he'll be able to speak his lingo. Okay, a linebacker and a lab coat. Aha, so he's a big guy too. Servando's a good one to choose. This doctor is clearly weary, but works feverishly to bandage the bloody head of an unconscious young woman.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, Marshal Kwan knows everybody.
Kwan, hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time for niceties. Dying people take precedence.
Well, that's what you want in the doctor.
Understood, brother.
Now, we didn't have luck gaining a mechanic out of this group, or we didn't get the question to pop. Can we maybe gain a doctor? Maybe? few minutes of your time. Can you stitch us up? How about, can we do anything to help? You seem overwhelmed from what we hear. He gestures towards the injured patients lying nearby.
They're in bad shape, and I don't have the time or tools to save them.
Okay. We can't barter. We don't have a high enough skill. But afraid we can't help? Well, no. We want to get in his good side. You can count on us. What can we do? Find and return supplies to Doc Parker at the clinic. So his shoulders sag with relief. Okay, we did a good thing.
Thank you. The things I need most are a suture kit, an injury kit, and a medic pack. Got that? These folks are literally dying on us, so don't fuck around.
Well, I don't think we have to look, my friends. I think we got all those on us. Yeah, we've already got the kits you wanted.
Great. Then get started on those patients.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Got it. All right. So he nods, allowing himself a quiet sigh of relief, then returns his attention to the injured woman. All right. Well, we have a badly bleeding man here. Let's start out there. In fact, we don't need all of us trampling over these people, so Servando, we'll move you separately. What does this guy need? This man is sitting clenched teeth in a puddle of his own blood. A hand pressed to his belly. Intestines bulge, oh my god, from between the slats of his fingers. Oh god, kind of like in the first day's events, we saw a lot of intestines that day. He won't last much longer without help. If you use one of your suture kits on him, you might be able to save his life. Okay.
Bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right?
Just a flesh wound.
You should see.
Let's go find what was a suture kit? Where is it? Our usable items. It's got to be. There we go. Suture kit. Let's put it in our quick slot. We don't need an antidote anymore. Oh, we got to change our weapons, by the way. So let's go back out. We've got a suture kit. Let's switch our weapons while we're thinking about it. And just don't slice his intestines, would you, Servando? Be careful. And let's go use the suture kit.
You closed my wound. I won't miss staring at my own guts.
Yeah. You know, I kind of like how you did that, Servando. You kind of had a zipper sound to your sutures. Did you notice that? Kind of funny. Kind of funny. So we have a nearly unconscious woman here. So this woman is almost unconscious. Her body is a nightmare of bruises and welts, but at least she's breathing. The damage is severe, but treatable with basic tools. You could use one of your medic packs to save her life. Yeah, those are also cheap.
Why wouldn't they stop?
I don't know. It hurts. Oh, those brutes. Usable items. There's the medic pack.
Let's round him up and bring him back to Doc Parker.
Oh, I didn't choose the item first. So let's use the item.
Why wouldn't they
There we
stop?
go.
It hurts.
It hurts.
Please. What's going on? Did you patch me up?
Oh, we sure as heck did. We sure as heck did. Let's go find out this guy's problem. A severely injured man. Let's examine. I'm the horn doctor. You expect to have your doctor walking around with a horned helmet, don't you? This man doesn't appear to be in much pain, but he's intensely focused on his leg. Oh, white bone shears through the skin. He's clearly broken it in several places. Oof. I have never broken my leg like that, but I have seen a bone in my leg before. I won't continue with those stories, but yeah, I have seen my bone, one of my leg bone. This may end poorly for him. You could use one of your injury kits to save his life.
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me.
Well, that's usually what happens when you jump out of a window. Suture kit. Injury kit, that's the one we want.
My leg! You said it! Ugh, still hurts like a bitch, but maybe I'll actually walk again.
We shall see. Time will tell. So, is there any other bodies here? Okay, it looks like he only asked for those 3 items and we've used them now. Let's go let the doc know we've completed.
What now?
Yeah, he's focused on this lady with the head wound. We've done everything we can for the patients. They should all pull through.
Good. Thank you. One sec, though.
We got a stethoscope. Okay.
I know I've asked a lot of you, and I'm grateful for what you've already done. But I need one more favor.
Okay, what's that?
See this girl?
Ooh.
She was shot in the head.
I think we got promoted.
There's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and I need cleaner, safer facilities to do it.
Guess what we have? I think, is he asking what I'm hoping he's asking?
If you let me use the facilities at your HQ,
Yep.
I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save her.
Okay.
What do you say?
Is she someone special to you? Or is it just you don't like patients dying on you? We don't need it now. No, we don't need to think about it either. Welcome aboard, Dr. Parker. That was easy.
Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. And mine.
So we apparently have gained our doctor.
Need anything before I get my stuff together?
What do you mean? Oh, well, yeah, actually, we need to heal ourselves before battle. That's what this little guy just told me a little while ago in chat. We could use some medical attention.
Of course. Let's have a look.
So I think we should all be healed now. If that makes... Yeah, we are. Anybody who was injured is healed. And we have 1, 2, 3. We saw those flashes. So getting him to join us gave us experience. And we got 3 promotions out of it. So, my friends, let's go get my promotion notes and have some fun. Glacier, you get a promotion today. Let's see what is on the plate in my notes for you. Speaking of which, I also think... Oh, we got Servando picked. Let me get over to Gleaser first. We'll start with Gleaser. Because I was going to say, wait, you have a med kit there. Gleaser. So no perks available. So for this level for you, and it looks like level 7, I was going to give you some more intelligence to start bulking up on more skill points. So we're gonna gain over here. Yeah, there we go. So we have no points remaining. Well, it's this page, you only use 1 point per thing. It's the skill page where you use, the higher you go, the more points it costs. Got it. Goofy Gleaser! Yeah! He's wearing his... What was it? Medieval sorcerer costume? He's still in cosplay mode. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll take a look at the stethoscope, too, that he gave us. If it's worth 1 in medicine, Katzenwadling, then Servando. I don't know if we'll find out when we get to Servando if he needs anything else. All right. Let's move to skips. Okay, we don't have any perks available now. According to my notes, we'll have perks available next time. Ooh, Stormer. If you move more than 5 spaces, your next assault rifle or submachine gun attack costs no AP. Ooh. You know, we may not be able to pick it. I think we get to pick it up next time. But just to make sure we're going to be able to pick it up, I'm putting my points into auto weapons. Wow, it cost me 4 at this point. Look at that. But we have 5 to spend because we've been putting in intelligence and we're gaining. So let's blow most of it right here. We'll have 1 point remaining. Because I think next time, every other time now, we get a perk. I'm pretty sure that's how it works now. So I want that perk. That's why I look over at the perks a lot, because sometimes you're a point away from picking up a perk, and I like that perk. Or I think I will like that perk. That's the way I should put it. Yeah, we've unlocked it now for next promotion. Okay. Now we get over to you, Katzenungen. And you're up to what level? This is your level 7. Let's take a look at this. I had down lockpicking for next level, but maybe for level 8, I'll just do the sniper rifles I was going to do. Whoops, I'm not on the right guy here. Here we go. I'm not near this, and concentration isn't what I was looking at. Sneak shit. I was trying to think of what perk I was thinking of for you. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of concentration. But I need 7 for that. And I could get up to level 7 now. But if I spent 3 on this, I might not be able to afford the perk next time. So I'm gonna I really want that perk. So I guess I'm not gonna switch for lockpicking. Oh, I have down lockpicking will come the time after. So we won't have to wait too long to be able to unlock stuff, I guess. But then if I can pick that up, they're both worth 3, and I figured I could pick it up next turn anyway. Yeah, let's do the lockpicking now, because I need that now. And if I'm able to pick up, by my notes, lockpicking next time, I think, unless I figured something wrong. I'm going to do lockpicking now, and then the sniper rifle next time, because next time I'll earn the perk. So let's do that. And then I can go back into the casino, and then we don't have to step foot in the casino anymore after that. Now, didn't I spend the one here? Oh, I didn't yet. Oh, I'm upping my awareness on you for extra hit chance and ranged damage bonus. That's what I'm focusing on, at least right at the moment. So, there we go. Then we go over to Servando. Yeah, I'd go and lockpick first. Although, by next time I should be able to get up that perk that I'm looking for, so I think it'll work. It's more convenient to get the lockpick, and lockpick has a lot of uses. Servando. Let me get down to my notes for Servando. He is level 6 right now. And we said we were focusing on more like intelligence and coordination kind of stuff now that we've maxed out his strength. Intelligence gets us perks. So we do have a perk this time, and which one? Yeah, well, I'm going for this one, so I don't have to necessarily pick up Brawling this time, although I am. This is the perk I want. I'm going to pick up Coordination, since it doesn't impact anything, but it does give me another action point. And since a lot of his attacks are only 2 2. This could, if we're lucky, this will give us an extra attack per turn, depending on how many we use, or which skills we use and how many it costs. So eventually I want coordination up there, but I also want intelligence up there so I gain more skills to spend on. So those are the 2 things I'm focusing on right now. So let's go to skills. And I'm just gonna keep going on brawling because that makes the most sense. First aid right now at 5 I think is pretty good. And we have that. Oh, we're actually gonna have that extra first aid you're gonna get from the stethoscope. And eventually weird science when we get more weird weapons we'll need, but not now. So let's do brawling. Yeah. And we'll confirm it, and then we'll pick up that perk I was looking at. We're gonna get extreme combo. Don't stop just because you heard a few bones snapping. Brawling combo maximum increased to 10 times. I don't exactly know what that means, but I know I want to pick up all the brawling perks, and so I'm just gonna start picking them all up. This has brawling combo critical chance increased by 2. Yeah, we're just gonna probably climb the ladder on the brawling skills initially. Or we might do some first aid where an ally is down in battle, gain 1 extra combat speed, but we already have that a little bit with our quirk, I think. Yeah, let's pick this up this time. Extreme combo. We really like that Shaolin move, so hopefully that'll add damage. Hopefully it works in combo with the Shaolin, or maybe it's just a separate perk. We'll find out. Okay, so we've done our promotions there. Cool. Let's see, the only other note... I have my notes down. Level 6 locks in the casino, so we can go knock that off, because we got our level 6 perk there. Okay, my note, cyborg chicken in the garden. I had a reminder down on that. We still have some weapon mods? Maybe? Or that's an old note, I'm not sure. And we have 2 items to upgrade our vehicle at least, but we need a mechanic probably for that. And yeah, so I don't have any other notes about what to do. So let's head back to, I'm thinking right now, let's go head back to the casino. Oh, let's get everybody together, by the way. Here they come. Well, let's go back to the casino and check out that one safe. Then I don't have to go back in the casino anymore. We can scratch having to go there.
Yeah. Did you ask your wife about your...
Can we not go in there now? There we go. It didn't like the angle. Yeah, we got that, yeah. I wonder if the, yeah, the penetration. I wonder if the, upstairs part of the casino is still open or not. Or if that's all considered part of the casino, I'm sure. But yeah, nobody's here. The place is deader than a whatever saying you want to use to finish that one all. Follow the call of the disco ball. I never noticed that before. Oh, you know what else we can do if this place is empty? Now there's nobody telling us not to touch this stuff. So we get some more flamethrower fuel, energy cells. Those, I like the idea of gaining those. I don't think they're as common as some of our other ammo, and we get some more med kits, patch-up kits. Well, can't we see it? We're close. Yeah, there it is. Now we can do it! Katsunungen, go do it. So, we got a new submachine gun. Level 7. Ooh, I wonder if apparently we might be good enough to use it. More confetti grenades, I don't know why we need those. We have one of these already, so we'll have stuff we can sell. Energy cells, money, crafting. There, armor mod and a weapon mod. So we got some more weapon mods. So that's cool. We got stuff. And SMG, let's go compare. Gleaser. Let's go check your weapons. You got 8 to 11. That's a level 4 SMG. Whoops. So we have this one. Ammo capacity is 1 less. Range is the same. Hit chance the same. Less penetration. So this is a... Oh, that's our level 4. Level 7. So the level 7 one is just as good as what we have. However... Oh, it's different ammo too. It's different ammo too. And it does more damage. But it's damage times 5. So does that mean the burst is different? So it's apparently the Tommy gun's better than the Hailstorm. Let's see how this one compares. No. That's the one we got to get rid of. That's 9mm ammo, 9mm ammo. So the Tommy gun will be our main weapon, and we'll use this now as our backup. And then at some point we'll have to sell or strip down those other weapons. So you'll be the backup weapon. Tommy gun will be the new main weapon. And I think we've upgraded you a little. And we're spreading out 45 ammo, 9mm ammo. So we gotta watch... We gotta watch the ammo. Let me just check other ammo. 30-06, 30-06 for the sniper. Quan. Okay, 5.56, and that's the energy weapon. Yeah, that's ferrets. That's different. 7.62. That's unique. Flamethrower is flame. So we don't have a lot of overlap in ammo, and that's what we're shooting for. Yeah. So that's ideally what we're shooting for, is different ammos for all our different guns. So potentially the... Oh, and thank you, the stethoscope too, Servando. And he doesn't have anything. So let's see, where would it be? Miscellaneous maybe? Usable items? I don't see a stethoscope. Miscellaneous? No. Oh, okay, since we wear it in that armor column, it's considered armor, all these things, so that's good to remember. Stethoscope. So you now gained 1 in your first aid, so that's good. So your first aid is now up even higher. Or should be. So good. Okay, thanks for the reminder on the stethoscope. Stethoscope. That's one of those words I just can't say fast. And, let's move on. Let's get back to our base then, now that we have a medic set up. We also got those BAMFs there we need to check out. So let's check out the BAMFs at our base. Check out, make sure the doctor's set up over there. Make sure Irv is set up over there. And I don't think anybody else is set up over there right now. But yeah, we gotta go talk to those BAMFs. Now, I'm curious, can we drive our vehicle back from here, or do we gotta go all the way to that one leave area? I wonder, does it give us an option to drive back, or do we gotta walk back via the other way? Well, we'll walk back near... Let's walk back by the Paperboy this time. We'll figure that out at another point. Because we got to come back to the Broadmoor Heights anyway.
Damn. Did you ask your wife about
Oh, I'll tell you what. Do you want to we'll just sell that? Let's sell some junk. I think we've accumulated a little junk.
Now Colorado Springs is free of all those crazy parties and strumpets. Boy, howdy, Snappin' Jimmy Bob sure is grateful. I hope at least you're here to peruse my wares.
So he's happy that we shut down the club, apparently. Let's trade. Let's sell my junk. Okay, we're at 923, so we're still kind of where we were before we bought that one mechanics thing. And did I equip the mechanics thing on you? Yes, I did. Okay, and we just got to remember the badge. When I need toaster repair, I can put the badge on. The world's longest makeout session. Brandy and Troy.
So further notice, city dubs totally lame by local youth.
Totally lame. Because we won't buy them. We won't buy the city youth Boar's beer. Gee, I wonder what that's a play on words of. Boar's beer. Oh, I only sell my junk in the casino? Is that where we... Oh, but we can't sell there anymore. Oh, sell your junk. I'm acting like a clone of Zigzag. Not getting that joke, Katzenwadling. Maybe I'm a clone, after all, of Zigzag. Oh, man. Here comes our base. We gonna have any new special package waiting for us right in front of us? No, apparently not. Okay. Well, did we ever pee on those? And they've whitened again. I can't remember which snowball piles we peed on before. And yeah, you're taking Servando's job. Yeah, you did that last. You did that yesterday too. Oh wait.
Got a proposition.
Mercenary, and NACL. I'm not sure those initials. I'm sorry. Wolf. Let's go talk to him.
Got a proposition for you, Rangers.
Yeah, he's the guy they're talking about. Let's go find out what it's all about.
You're the CO around here? Huh. Okay.
Well, actually, he's not. The guy with the clown hair is. I wish I could add a line like that.
Quality setup this time. Better than back in AZ. Guess Daddy Buchanan's buying you all the good gear.
Well, yeah. Everybody needs a daddy to buy them good gear. Let's see. Let's find out who these guys are.
Gary Wolf, freelance security consultant and synth hunter. Got a proposition for you.
Okay. Freelance security consultant. What do you want?
After the Rangers nuked Cochise and themselves, I figured somebody competent had to chase down its mechanical brood. So I recruited folks who'd lost family to synths, and I formed a posse.
So this is kind of Wasteland 2 history here.
Decommissioned a dozen of the plastic punks in AZ. Then heard a feud headed east and followed them here. Now I'm getting flack from that tin star twat Daisy for exchanging fire with the synth we tracked to Colorado Springs. That's where you come in.
Okay.
Interferent bitch told the marshals to shoot us on sight if we stepped inside the city limits again, so we can't go after this October 11 synth. Was hoping you might be interested in taking care of it for us. Cash bounty for its head.
All right, well, we like cash, but I need to know more about what these synths are all about because, you know, some of us didn't play Wasteland 2, so do you have more info? Yeah, what's so bad about synths?
Jesus, you're not one of those, are you?
Am I?
Fucking simps are always talking about how synths are sentient. They have feelings. Bullshit. That's how they trick you.
Uh-huh.
Synths are just top-grade robots.
And that's what the Rangers basically, I think that's why they, in my understanding from what we've picked up so far, that's why we had the nuke Vegas, and that what brought Brygos here. So we've picked up pieces of this story, so it was a whole, so synths are connected to the whole robot thing. Okay, they're top-grade robots, got it.
What makes them dangerous is that every one of them has a little piece of cochise in their electric brain, like a virus. And if you leave them alone for too long, that virus spreads. And pretty soon we have the goddamn robot apocalypse all over again.
Okay. So technically, that robot apocalypse didn't get it completely wiped out, is what he's trying to say.
Not on my watch. We cap them as soon as we see them. Don't give them a chance to talk.
I wonder if there's a hidden story with the synths. I can't. You give me too many S's and sounds like that, I struggle. So tell us about cochise.
Are you kidding me? Cochise is the Rangers' greatest enemy. A supercomputer that almost exterminated them twice, and which built an army of synths to kill every last human on Earth.
Okay.
Rangers aren't training their recruits at all these days, are they?
I guess there's a little hole in the history training part of our training. So the synth we're looking, or you're telling us about, is called October 11th?
Yeah, no idea why. Synths are weird that way. It and another synth called Tourmaline K'd some civs on their way here, just for kicks. So watch yourselves.
Just for kicks, or is there more to that story? But yeah, I try to keep an open mind, just like with the Patriarch. He's the guy paying us, supporting us, gotten us doing things, but there's indications, subtle little indications so far, that maybe he's not the perfect leader, but he's the best they got. So, you know, we're going to help him out till we find out different.
11 is a stone killer. Gotta be neutralized before it kills again. And killing it will help us find its comrades.
Okay. So, how is killing this October 11th going to help you find others?
All synths got a radio in their heads. Lets them communicate long distance and triangulate on each other. Once I crack 11's head open, I'll hack it for their locations. You want to go after the others too? I'll make it worth your time.
So this could be a long-term arrangement with these guys. If it pans out and is what it could be. I kind of get the feeling that everybody you talk to, you shouldn't totally trust 100% all the time in this game. It kind of gives those vibes. I start, every time I talk to somebody, I'm wondering, what's their angle? What's their backstory? What are they, you know, how am I going to get in trouble with this? But anyway, why did Daisy ban you from hunting in Colorado Springs?
We cornered 11 downtown and tried to take it out quietly. But there was a snafu and we had to open fire. Shot up the street. Wounded some civs.
Uh-oh. That'll get you in trouble.
Silly bitch wouldn't listen when I warned her about the synth. Acted like we were the problem and sent us packing. Fuck her.
Okay.
Hey now. That's my ex-boss you're talking about, Hoss.
Lucky you quit then. She's a frag candidate for sure.
Ooh. He's a little over the top. Probably good that he's banned out of the city. That's not part of our mission. Well, okay, we'll add this runaway synth to our list, but I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to kill it. If I have a chance to talk to it without thinking that's going to give it a chance to kill us, I might want to get a different perspective before I go whole hog on these synths. I mean, I don't know. So let's well, we'll tell them. Sure.
Add it to your list? Ought to be your top priority. Whatever. We'll wait here until you bring back its head. Should still be downtown somewhere.
Okay.
You'll know you're near it when you start hearing weird static on your radio.
Okay, weird static on the radio is our clue that we're near a synth. We got to remember that.
Squad, at ease.
I guess arms crossed is at ease. Okay. Oh, so we got turrets in front of our base now. How about that? Every time we come back, it's getting upgraded a little bit around here. Austin's still there.
Welcome back, Team November.
Okay, not much to say. Let's get Gleaser back doing the talking.
Hope you catch that victory kid soon, before he hurts somebody.
Okay, I think that's on our list also. Oh, she's on her feet, Josie Bell.
Guys, over here! Hey, I'm feeling much better now.
Oh,
Ready
that's
to help
good.
out any way I can.
All right, so we don't have room for you right now. We could use you out there. Want to come along? How about, are you happy with how things are going so far?
It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine, I guess. Not
Look at
really
that.
inspiring anybody, but that's not really our job, is it? Our job is to save the folks back home, and...
So her Ranger allegiance right now, I'm not adding her to my party with just knowing that. I don't need to add some uncertain allegiance. I feel like everybody on with me, although Quan could have ulterior motives, but he's kind of been upfront about part of his ulterior motives is keeping an eye on us for the Patriarch. I trust Quan, I think, more right now than Josie Bell and her uncertain allegiances. So we'll know she's available if I need her, and I don't think I'm going to use her right now.
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll get there. We could try harder, though.
Maybe there's going to be a mission or something down the road that screams, put Josie Bell in the party. I don't know. So we'll hold off for now. Talk to you later, Jody.
Later.
Get yourself more into the mission of us. The Ranger mission. Now we can go,
Huh. After all these years, we finally brought Brago to justice.
we did. Okay, we got ourselves a med bay. You've unlocked the med bay. Here you can shop for medical supplies. You can also speak to the doctor to get free health care, which is nice. So if we're after a mission and we're nearby, we don't have to spend med kits and whatnot. We can come here to get fixed up, which is kind of nice. And restoring incapacitated folks. If we have any total perks, let's see how this patient's doing. This woman's head is wrapped in bandages. Her breathing is shallow, but steady. Oh. Let's steal from our own med bay. Why don't we? That's kind of funny. Oh, and there's Irv. Let's see how the doctor likes his digs here. Smells a lot better in here now.
Rangers. I'm here at last. It'll take a while, but I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. Just need to call in a few favors for equipment and supplies.
Cool.
If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need?
Nothing. We don't need to be patched up, or let's ask about the patient.
Fine. Everything is fine.
Good.
For now.
Okay, yeah. And we don't need to buy any supplies. I think we got enough for the time being, and we don't need to be patched up anymore, so...
I won't.
Never mind.
I never do.
Let's see how Irv's doing over here. Should I be concerned that he's here?
Hi, Rangers. Thanks again for letting me work for you. This is so exciting.
Well, at least he's got a positive attitude. What do you think of Doc Parker?
He's wonderful. He's almost as smart as Dr. Finster, but without all the, you know, evil.
Evil? Glad to have you. Are you, enjoying the work?
I am so happy. I'm learning so much. All my life I wanted to be a scientist, but all I could do was read the books and dream. Now I can actually do things.
Yeah, but just do me a favor. Don't blow the place up, huh?
It's incredible.
Yeah. So what are you working on?
The self-eating sandwich.
All right, well, at least that's harmless enough. He's not blowing the place up yet. Would you be able to clone one of us?
Yes. Theoretically.
Okay, so nobody's getting cloned today. Nobody, with that answer, nobody is getting cloned today. Not even you, Gleaser. I don't have it out for you yet to put you in there first.
I can have the machine take your genetic material and run the process, but no guarantee what comes out the
we
other
see
end.
what happens with your clones. Yeah, can I put you in there first? You want to go crazy over? Well, oh my goodness.
I did make a few tweaks to the process, though, so whatever it is, it probably won't be so angry.
Probably. I think right now, at this point in our journey, I don't need to test it out yet. Yeah, we'll just kind of that theoretically answer kind of made me say maybe we'll check in on a future visit and see if he's less theoretical about his answer. All right. See ya, Irv.
Thank you, Rangers. You saved my life.
Now, is there anybody else? If we checked, we haven't checked out the armory yet since we've got the upgrade, have we?
Know who I hate the most?
Who?
The fucking 100 families.
Okay.
All we do is take care of those rich motherfuckers. And do they thank us? Fuck no, they don't.
Are you crazy talking that way? Somebody's gonna hear you.
I don't care. We keep the streets clean, bury the
A lot of
evidence when
people
one of their
don't
kids runs
seem
over
to
some
like
refugee,
the 100
chase off
families.
asshole bill collectors. It's hard work. And do we get invited to any Broadmoor Heights parties?
Oh, that's why he's angry. He's feeling a little locked out of the hoity-toity society.
See? I told you, motherfucker.
Okay. So we've unlocked the armory. You can come here to shop. Oh, so this is not free weapons. We can shop for weapons, of course, at a discounted rate. Okay. So there's Inspector Delgado. How's he doing?
I never thought I'd be in a position to thank outsiders for saving my life, but here we are. I don't know what Brygo intended, but, well, I'm guessing you saved me a lot of pain, so thanks.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Sheriff Daisy asked me to set up an armory for you, get you situated, so I'll get started on that. Want to see what I've got so far?
Thanks for helping us out. Yeah, we'll do the background questions, then we'll see what he's got.
After what you did for me, it's a pleasure. Never been happier to follow an order.
And
It's
so
fine.
obviously
Can't
he's
complain.
all right. So right now, there's probably certain things that'll come up that'll allow us to improve certain people's allegiance, I guess. Or maybe individuals, like if we piss off the marshals, he won't like us as much. Whereas with that girl, if we do things that seem to help Arizona or on the path to helping out Arizona, she'll like us more. We'll have to see how that works. I really don't know what this means and how we can impact it. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I think you're right, Nightmare. The 1%, yeah, that's the 1%ers of Colorado Springs is what it is. Let's see what they got. I don't ever expect to purchase a weapon here, to be quite honest. But let's at least see what they carry. Do we have ammo here, or is it just weapons?
Happy to. Take a look.
10% discount. So we do have ammo that we can get a slight discount on if we ever get to a point where we're not finding enough. So there are some basics. I don't see like I said, I don't see myself buying a lot of stuff here unless we get desperately low on ammo kind of thing. That's kind of the way I'm sensing it. So yeah, that's just my, ooh. We can lockpick our own armory, right? Sneak on in there. Ah, we got some new armor. We'll see if any of these are an upgrade. This is cheaper than what you're selling us. And I bet you this ammo is cheaper than what you're selling us. Maybe, could you refill these boxes every time we come back for a visit, maybe? Delgado, could you, would you? Oh, and there's another one. What kind of weapons might we have? Okay, more shrink grenades. I'm happy. Hopefully we'll have a chance to use that. And more energy cells. I'll take any freebies we can come up with. Okay. So it looks like we've pretty much checked out everything in here. Alright. And
Rangers.
We don't have a mechanic, but there's a few odd people in here. Apparently not very skilled, I would guess then. What's this? Customizing equipment. Chassis. Stock chassis. So I guess this is where if we have things to add, we have a shredder turret. So we do have a weapon on here. The one we could have bought at the Arapahoe garage, I do believe had better stats than that. We don't have a mortar, so eventually a mortar will be an option. We don't have armor plating, which we'll probably want. AI module, that's what we have that they put on for us. I think, I kind of feel, I don't think there's a separate, we have armor modding and we have weapon modding. I think I don't know 100% for sure. I'm guessing. I'm thinking we need a mechanic to be able to mod a vehicle. Although maybe your mechanics would allow you to. See, but I'm not seeing we have a lot to use of this thing. Hood ornament. Okay, so we have some appearance things. Oh. But these don't really do anything to the vehicle. It's just customizing it. So what do y'all think? Should we go out with the disco bot? Oh, see, it's just a hood ornament. I don't think it really does anything to the vehicle. Somehow that looks more badass, but then this is Colorado Springs. Yeah, we'll start out with the helmet. And we have a horn. A pretty weak horn. So it seems, didn't we find, or that was maybe the horn that we found. So there looks like the customizing stuff we can do right now. Yeah, see, it's still there. So the customizing stuff we can do now. Oh, this is someone new. Can you do anything?
Stay sharp.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got guards out there. So yeah, there's people around, but it's more... Yeah, there's nothing else. So we actually need a mechanic in here to be able to do, I think... We'll find out when we get actual vehicle upgrades. Like if I had bought that attachment... If I had bought that attachment from the Arapahoe, I wonder if I could have switched out... I guess that would be a test. We have the money, I could go back and buy it. Maybe because you have mechanic, we would be able to do it. I don't know. Was there something, and then there's probably nothing else I need to see over here. We have no new prisoners, we have nothing new there. Nothing obvious there. And, you know, we have like the same, probably no new exhibits really, because we haven't really done anything yet. Okay, so let's head back out. We'll head to Broadmoor Heights. Where is it I need to go? Where is it that I just went? Oh, this is that. Okay, so we want to go out here. I know where I am now.
Here to serve.
Oh, we got to drop off the cyber chickens. Let's go over here. We'll see if it joins the other cyber chicken that's here. So there's that cyborg. Yeah, see, they look like it ran over to it. The chicken appears to be leading its peers through an obstacle course. So it seems they might not be with us anymore. They like the presence of other cyborg chickens. The chickens take no notice of your presence. They're busy soldering metallic plates together. Wait, what? Okay, and then the last one. These chickens appear to be engaged in group calisthenics. So, okay, so the chickens appear happy. And let's see if they are following us anymore. Let's head out. No, it looks like they're looks like this is the home of cyber chickens. So if we find any more cyborg chickens, chicken's gonna take over the world. Well, at least we won't have that annoying tickety 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 as we walk around. And there's a fox, but we checked the fox. I didn't care for I didn't necessarily care for the bonus it gave us, at least for the people with Animal Whisperer. So we'll keep the animals we currently have. Let's go back and head to Broadmoor Heights, I guess. We also have keep our eyes open for the synth. We have Broadmoor Heights. And we also, I would like at some point, we got to remember to check out that museum that's been closed up. Yeah, we've been up this tower. It's open. And we didn't get blown up either. We found the trap. We were good on that one early on. We've set other things off though, haven't we? Before being reduced to ruins in the war, the Academy in Colorado Springs trained officer cadets for the United States Air Force. Okay. So I say we go straight to Broadmoor Heights is what I say. Let's go see if we can find this guy and find out what he's on about. Doesn't look like there's anybody particularly new out here. Hallie's still there. I'm sure there's going to be more to her story at some point, being separated from her mother, but oops, faint static.
Freeze to death.
Faint static.
You've met the Patriarch? Is it true that he's dying?
Oh, now we get...
This is the worst duty.
You're the Rangers, right? I've heard people talking about
See,
it.
people are aware of us now. That's kind of cool how the game does it. As our fame meter increases, we're become town celebrities.
Sure is cold, huh?
Yeah, sure is cold.
Scandal at Little Vegas nightclub. Brygo linked to Dorsey attack.
Yep, he's got the news going. He's accurate too, and he gets his news pretty fast. I wonder who his source is. Let's go see, guys.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
No, we are allowed to pass.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas.
All right, so that's all it took. Why didn't you speak up before? Lucia, why did you not speak up before? The gate has opened for us. Oh. Oh, so we got another travel point there. That's not working. Now that we can come in here, there's nothing, I guess there's nothing to see, really. Oh, wait. We can pick that door.
No one's allowed in there.
I guess we can't. What's in there?
Which word didn't you understand? Please, step away.
United States Air Force is in Colorado. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we'll just have to be wondering what's in there. A large container. Well, we can kind of see a little bit. And a desk with power coming out of it. Or it looks like a desk. So anyway, we aren't allowed in there, so let's get over to Broadmoor Heights. Over to hoity-toity town was where we're headed. Lovely 4-person statue with only 3 people. 4 people's worth of feet. Oh, what's happening? Broadmoor Heights. Okay. We kind of knew that. Why did you pan over to where it's black? Let's go. Can we go back to where we are? There we go. And here we are. Marshal, deputy. So we're on the edge of town. What's this? Greenhouse? Nobody's starving in this part of town, assuming they like cabbage, beets, and parsnips. Okay. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Apparently it's not Broadmoor Heights is what it is. Oh, it's an actual greenhouse where we're growing food. I got it. So so that's a greenhouse for the rich people, I guess. That's what it is.
We've got your backs, Rangers.
Oh, see, now it's kind of cool. We weren't getting that before. They're getting good comments from them because they like us. So yeah, hearty veggies only.
Too soon to be back.
There's a resident.
I don't think we've met.
I don't think we have either.
Foul weather we're having, just like always.
Yeah, just like always. So what have we got? Let's kind of scope out and look around. We've got a square here. We've got another Broadmoor resident. We've got a little square with a tree in the middle. We got 2 residents here. Do they have anything for us? No.
Rangering or something? You really should try dressing up.
He is dressed up in his cosplay outfit. Gleetzer always dresses up. What have we got here? Resident. They have lots of heaters for the residents. Deputy. Oh, this is a Wesson bot. Lucia, is that your bot?
I'd know this drone anywhere. It was my father's favorite.
Uh-oh.
Must have been damaged when the Dorseys raided our house.
Okay. The drone is clearly malfunctioning, vibrating against the cobblestones as its speakers emit a faint, continuous squeal. Okay.
You're not supposed to touch that. It belonged to the Wessons.
Well,
I've got orders to keep everyone away.
Didn't you hear Lucia say, looks like my bot, or the family's bot? I guess she wasn't paying attention. Well, it looks like we don't have kiss-ass abilities. Oh, there's 2 different kinds. See, this is coming into play more and more now as reputations become a thing. So our abilities are dependent, like if we're liked, we need less kiss-ass than if we're not liked so much. That's kind of a cool twist. I kind of like that. We're rangers. Your orders don't apply. Yeah, Lucia, as you said, you're a Wesson. Doesn't that make the drone your property?
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
So are you, yeah, okay, we could be really mean. Or just stare expectantly at the marshal. So all these are kind of putting her on the spot. How should we put her on the spot? I'm just going to say, are you going to stop Miss Wesson from accessing her property?
No, I mean, no, ma'am. Please don't mind me.
Okay, apparently being a member of the 100 family, even being the daughter in one of those families, gets you what you want.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
See, yeah, whatever you need. You're 100 families. Just do what you want. So as far as we can tell, the drone is stuck in some sort of loop. Its chassis is banged up, so the damage may have led to an internal fault. So nerd stuff. If the robot's operating system crashed, it might initiate a reboot sequence. Okay, so we know, Gleaser knows something. Mechanics 2, Jarmulan knows something too. It might be possible to rewire the servitor bot without shutting it off. That would allow you to force a system restart, in theory. So we got two options based on the knowledge we have in our group. And even though, oh, that knowledge was lower level stuff because it was just examining and learning stuff about it, and then we needed slightly higher levels of our nerd stuff and mechanics to actually do it. So apparently they'll both work. I'm going to go with the hot wire route. Uh-oh, we smell burning plastic. After a moment, some internal fans kick in. Oh, good. And the scent fades. Locate hidden treasure. Returning to last known object. And he said something about a hidden treasure. Should we maybe follow the guy? Or follow the bot people? The words treasure came out of its electronic lips. Or its
My
speaker
family
system.
will be avenged.
Does this one know about treasure also? We're gonna have to talk to the bots. Or maybe it's just the Wesson bot. Oh, there's a lot of kind of servitor bots around here. Okay, so the steps are small enough that the bots can roll upstairs. Let's follow. Oh, there it's leading it to the oh, that question mark on the map, the little mini map up here.
Objective complete. Current location. Located treasure.
Okay. Oh, we found the treasure. Let's get up here, guys. I stopped following it. I was focusing on the map. It highlighted where he was going, and when I hover over the question mark, it's like X marks the spot. Diggable. Let's go dig. What kind of treasure did... Ooh. Army machine gun, level 10 heavy machine gun. And I think we do have the required big guns on the team. I think, Jormelin, you have high enough big guns. A weapon mod, a choke. And I think we have weapon 3 modding. And then, oh, that's right. I still got to build just an extra guy in the base for armor modding. So we'll have to remember to do that sooner rather than later. And let's go look at this gun for Jormulin. Let's go compare weapons with him. So this is a level 10 army machine gun versus a level 7 Bren machine gun. 10 to 15 damage to, well, oh yeah, wait, we can do it this way. So the Bren is not as good as this one, apparently. Now it says damage times 5 versus damage times 9. So does that mean the burst is different? Is that what that times damage means? I'm not sure how to read that, but the ammo is also different. So technically we don't want to destroy the Bren, even though we can upgrade to higher damage with this other machine gun. We want to keep the backup in case we need the 7.62 ammo, is what I'm thinking. So let's do the upgrade and let's go see weapon wise. Does it tell us on this capacity how much of the ammo we have? Maybe 6. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it does say 300. Oh, we have no ammo type for the big machine gun right now. Next to the ammo, it says 0 right now. Yeah, I have not. I just saw that. 50 caliber ammo, so yeah. So we're gonna keep it because I like that, and also I got to check our armor now that we're here. So we're holding on to that thing. And then let's just start back with everybody and take a look at this. So I'm looking at +4 armor. And we need certain strength to use it. And we have +4 armor there. +3 armor, but I don't know that Kotzen has the strength. No, he does not. We have +4 armor, so that's the same. I think that's even less than what we have there. That's +6. That's +4 armor. That looks about the same, the type of armor, and that's only +3. And this is +4. So there's no upgrading there. Now we also have +2 armor on the legs. Are we missing leg armor somewhere? And that's only +1. Except we don't have enough strength for you. This is +3 strength. +5. +3. And that's only +2. That's better armor. Yeah, so it looks like the armor that we found is really no better than what we already got. Combat speed -0.3. Evasion +3. So this one slows us down. Whereas this one... Oh no, that one slows us down. You don't have 3 strength? Oh, you don't. So you can't wear it. Okay, so there you go. Maybe it's so one of these days Gleaser will work out and then he can wear that extra armor. So, okay, we checked. Our armor's in good shape. Let's move on. Oh, now the bot, this is the same bot we were following. What does it say over here now?
Welcome home, Miss Wesson.
Oh. This is her home. Ooh. How's she gonna react to going in there? Are we all together here? Yeah, there you are. Someone else around? What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. It doesn't look like, because Kotzen doesn't look like he's there. Let's go in. It may not be pleasant for Lucia, but it is her home. Let's check it out. Oh, things are knocked over all over the place.
It feels so empty now.
Yeah.
Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, they do not.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Okay, we have a container, we have some rubble. Aha! I am actually, Kotzen, I'm glad we invested in that lockpicking. Already we have another level 6 we found. So let's get over here.
Only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom.
And Kotzen.
You think you can guess it, I don't mind.
He's so talented, he guessed it. He just has the touch. Let's see. Upgraded sniper rifle, maybe? 30-06, same ammo. We'll have to compare that. We got a new underbarrel, increasing our hit chance with something. So, let's loot it.
My dearest
no.
Lucia,
Oh no.
I pray this message finds its way to you, as it is the last I am ever likely
Oh
to
no.
give. Whatever becomes of us, you mustn't blame yourself. I know you would have wanted to be here at the end, but I'm glad you are not.
Open the door, Wesson! Time to face justice!
Oh.
Your mother and I love you very much, and we are so proud of you all become. You are destined for great things, Miss Lucia Wesson. I regret that I shall not live to...
Oh.
Oh, God!
That wasn't good for her to hear.
Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
Okay. Always good for more ammo. We're gonna keep our our eyes open for 50 caliber ammo, because right now that means we can't use a very powerful machine gun. We're gonna need to find a lot of it though for a machine gun. Let's go check out that one sniper rifle. Hudson, I want to see if that's an upgrade for you. Yes, it is, and it uses the same ammo. It has a little less range than your current weapon. The crit chance is only it's only 2% less. It gives more penetration though, which is huge. And it has less of a strike rate. So that's for that strike meter that we have. So it hits harder, but it has other penalties, but we'll still And what does this help with? Hit chance? That's crit chance, so hit chance is the same. We can give it better aim. What do I have on this mods? Oh, we already have... That's why this has more crit chance, and that's why this has extra magazine size. I wish I could strip the... Oh, we got another one of these. So we could give it +1. Yeah, let's... No, now where did it go? Where's the sniper rifles? Okay, that's the one... Oh, so we got 2 of these marksman's rifles. So, Hog Hunter, yeah, these rifles are the ones that hit harder. I'm gonna switch it out right now, and then we'll mod it. I'm gonna lose a tiny bit of crit, hit chance, oh no, I won't. I can gain. Yeah, we definitely, and it increases magazine size. So let's give our new weapon a little upgrade. There. I don't know if that's smart to just be modding everything I got all at once, but we keep finding more mods, so hopefully if as we upgrade weapons, we will still be able to find mods for it, I hope. I don't know if that's the optimal way to play this or not. Oh, something's in here. Oh, we apparently can't disarm that. Whoa, we don't have explosives that high. Jormulin, you're our explosives guy, I think. Level 4. We need it to be level 5. Do we have something? Because that's for mechanics. I don't have an upgrade, an automatic upgrade for explosives, I don't think. I just have it for toaster repair. Yeah, I don't. So we're not going to be able to... There's a bomb in there. We aren't going to be able to defuse. Well, let's look at this rubble.
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around too.
Okay.
Annam couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone.
Peer beyond the rubble. It's dark, but you can make out smashed scraps of wood and splintered doors. It doesn't look like the attackers left much of anything behind.
No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing.
Okay. Take over. What else we got up here? Oh, we got something else here. Disarm okay, we can disarm explosives. Oh, we got some stuff straight ahead. Whoops, no. I pressed the wrong button. And I switched characters. What do we see up
Mama
here?
used to love sitting in here.
Oh, more rubble.
She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
This house had a lot of furniture. Most of it is now blocking this hallway. Good thing we have Katsunungen along. A new flamethrower. We'll have to compare that at some point. Okay. I think that was a flamethrower canister. I didn't spend... And a coach gun, another shotgun. So we got a couple... The flamethrower and a new shotgun. Let's... that's only 2 small arms. It's probably not that good. I don't think that's a big upgrade. Uh-huh. So what is this? Well, there's something in there we gotta disarm. So we don't accidentally trip it. Disarming explosive. Let's have you open the door alone. And then disarm. Are they all... Yeah, it looks to be all tied together. So let's disarm.
Wow. Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
Lucia, quit talking. I went to disarm and I could have kept going thinking I disarmed it, but when you talked, you interrupted the disarming. Did you see that? Is that how this game plays us? Let's... let's go... Now, let's go disarm this thing like we started to do. Okay, we're disarmed. Why don't you continue in here? Okay, we can disarm this. Level 6, level 5. Oof. Gonna make it difficult to get over here. Oh, we got another toaster. I think we gotta look at what you're carrying. It doesn't appear we need mechanics in here, but I guarantee ya we need toaster badge on right now. Because we just found ourselves a toaster. And that may allow us... Yeah, now we can get the toaster. Oh, we got more Okay, we can let's just send one in. We're only sending one person in here just in case, because this place is rigged like nobody's business. Okay, that's all that we see. There's a gas mine on the toaster. Oh, that's the gas. This is a gas mine. This is an emp mine, and this is a gas mine. I get that now. Those were just hovering a little high. Let's go dismantle. That open. Okay, good ammo that we need. 9mm, 30-06. Old handkerchief. Yeah, so nothing much besides the ammo. Booze box. Some Boar's Light. You won't get drunk, but you won't get fat either. Boar's Light. Okay. Well, let's disarm the one we can, because I'm afraid if we go to the toaster, we'll set it off. Okay, what'd we get? A gold insulated power cord. A rubberized cable infused with gold, so a very high quality, high class Broadmoor Heights type of power cord. And that could carry power from an outlet to a toaster. Can you get by there, Jormulent, without setting this thing off? Well, if anybody can get by a trap, you can. And we're not bringing the rest of the team in there, so cats accidentally set it off. Oof, careful now. Oh my god, be careful where you're stepping. So we gotta burn the book and some more cash. Can we try to get out of here the same way we got in? Oh, that was close. Oh, we're so close. That scared the heck out of me. I think we cleared the room, though. I was willing to play with your life, hey, Jormulin. Well, we had everybody else ready to carry you back to the dock. Now that we have a doctor, I don't think we had to worry about losing you. Wow. Okay. Interesting little place here. Devastated. Lucia held up pretty well. Lucia did. Let's join everybody back up. And let's not step anywhere near those explosives. Something new. I do tend to play with viewer character lives, don't I? What's this bot say?
I am very valuable private property. Please do not touch.
He's very valuable. Please do not touch. Oh, here's the statue with the feet with the missing body. Let's go see what this statue says.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss. Who'd he see? I don't know who he saw. As leaders of the 100 families look on, Isaiah Buchanan passes the flag of the United States of America to his son, the future Patriarch of Colorado, Saul Buchanan, calling upon him to protect and glorify it to the end of his days. Okay. I wonder why one of the statues is missing. So this is Saul Buchanan in his younger days being passed the family torch, the leadership of Colorado. Okay. Did the Dorseys. Okay, we got a new animal to charm. Oh, we got some junk. Okay, a lot of crafting components and junk. Well, what's the map look like? What have we explored so far? We found a greenhouse, the Wesson's house, the Buchanan Monument. So we don't have a church identified. We got to be looking. We're supposed to meet the guy in a church, so we got to keep our eyes open for a church is what we got to do. Oh, wait, what's this? Patriarch's bust. The statue has been weathered by time and the elements, but you can still see the resemblance. Okay. Oh, we got some more junk up here. Tape recorder.
Descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. You said it would be cool to play a game in the park.
I got a 15! Do I hear
Oh, they're
anything?
playing like D&D kind of a game.
Inside. Like the sound of a skeletal foot dragging across stone. It's coming closer. Did you hear that?
It's just the wind.
Ah! A pale dog! There's a pale dog watching us!
What? Where? I don't see...
It's coming after us! Run!
Some kids playing D&D in the dark, and now they're seeing things. Or are they? Is there a pale dog wandering around in this park here? What was that whoosh noise? Oh, we got a memorial park. There's a question mark over here. It's not a pale dog. We're right near a question mark. We're right on a question mark. What is the question mark? Oh, Memorial Park. We're in Memorial Park. Go figure. Go figure. We're in Memorial Park. Okay. Let's keep looking around Memorial Park. Any more junk? Oh, there's a grave in Memorial Park. Seems like a funny place for a grave. LB. L. Buchanan? Do we know an L. Buchanan? No, because they have different initials. Saul Buchanan. Is L. Buchanan the one with the feet that are missing the body? Who is L. Buchanan? We don't know. I feel like it's a clue, but we don't have any idea what that clue means. Okay, we got some more snowballs. Is there anything else in this park? Let's talk to this person.
Do you have permission to be here?
Yes, we're rangers. When we're out in the regular square, people know who we are. A bench? What's so unusual about a bench? An inscription on the bench reads, "For Camilla, the cleverest girl I met on a Monday." Okay. Okay, Camilla. Oh, there's Broadmoor residence. So there's, I think we've cleared out the park.
Don't say that to Miriam Knox.
Whoop, whoop,
Her
whoop,
husband
whoop,
was
whoop.
there. Poor woman.
What's this tree? Why did the bench and the tree highlight? A plaque on this tree says, "Planted on the day of the patriarch's birthday, Tuesday, April 18th, 2028. Okay. Looks like we're done. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this park worth looking at. We've covered the whole freaking park, so there you go. Now there's stairs at the other end of the park, so let's go over there. Let's see where those stairs go. Oh, shall we check out the snowballs? Do we need some more snowballs? Nah. And the grave was LB. Okay. I don't know, still don't know why that bench was highlighted or anything.
Someday I'm gonna live like this.
Are you? Game saved. Well, you know what? We kind of, it's all, we're running over. I'm getting lost in this conversation and looking around and everything. So let's call it here. Then we'll explore some more of Colorado. And not much use for a fountain in frozen Colorado. This must have been built before the nuclear apocalypse. Okay, so we'll explore up here next and see what we can find. We're still looking for a church in town. We still got a map over. It's, yeah, Memorial Park. We found that question mark. Buchanan Monument. So we still are looking for a church. Here is a building. We got another building here. Got another building there. And we don't know how many other buildings might be over here. So we're just exploring the Broadmoor Heights, looking for the guy that called us here in the first place. So we'll keep looking. But I guess we'll do that next time. So we'll jump over here to a schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we got Long War, and we got another shot down. I think this one was... No, we got two that are shot down waiting for us. The first one's a fighter. That's the one we're going to go into. And then the next one, I think, is a scout. So we got 2 missions pending next time. We'll see if we can squeeze both of them in tomorrow. And then we'll come back here on Friday because I have some appointments to hit up on Thursday. And we'll come back and we'll finish exploring here in the hoity-toity town. And see what we can find here. Oh. Yeah, I'm wondering if this first running vehicle, a marshal. Okay, the marshals are up here for whatever reason. Elite troopers. Okay. So, oh, I'm looking around trying to figure out where we are. And I do that all the time. Sorry, you guys. That's what we got. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate we've made some progress, you gotta believe, but no fighting today. It was really just, we're looking for synths. We're looking for a guy that needs something here in Broadmoor Heights, and we'll see. We still are looking for a mechanic for our base, and that's kind of where we are. And I still got that museum I want to check out, because we were told a long time ago about being able to get in through a side door, and we've just never done that. So there's several things on our list. Probably some things are more important than others, but we'll go check them out. Maybe on Friday we'll see how far we can get. So thanks everybody. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time. Of course, that's what I enjoy, having y'all hang out with me. So ciao everybody. And those